Hey guys, Sir Shwavy here, bringing you another episode of Let's Play Hardcore Minecraft the Nomad. And in the between episodes, I smelted all the iron ingots, or all of the iron. I made another pickaxe. I got a full sword now. What else did I do? I took off the cheese helmet. I'm actually gonna throw that out when I get the chance. But for now, we're going to move on from here because we've already collected our resources from this area, and I believe it is morning. It could be a different time period, but the main objective, as of right now, is just to make my way out of this location. And honestly, I have not played this game in a couple of days, so my mind is a little, or my memory rather, is a little bit hazy on where I have and have not been. And you can probably tell by just watching how I went to that dead end, which I probably in the one of the previous videos I probably went to, and all is good and dandy. Anyways, let us continue forward, and I'm going to go into this dark cavern where I saw the zombies from before. Let's get rid of the dirt and substitute that with some cobblestone, so we will be able to cross this gap. Okay, that's awkward. Um, Lord, I did not mean to do that. Okay, so I'm going to have to very quickly just make another one of these. Boom. Got my own crafting table bench. Crafting bench back is what I meant to say. Let's pick up these iron blocks as well because, well, as of right now, the best thing we have is iron, and iron serves many purposes, as you guys know. It can be armor, it can be weapons, it could be pickaxes, as is probably going to be the majority of the uses of the iron. It's probably going to be into swords, armor, and pickaxes. Maybe it'll be flint and steel eventually. That's what I'm planning, anyways. And I'll go into the ender, no, to the nether rather. I'm going to the nether to go looking for, I don't know, quartz, to go looking for XP grinding, potions, whatever may be the case, you know. Honestly speaking, though, I'm not too savvy with the potions, so I'm probably not going to be making potions. I mean, if I do want to make potions, I'll just have to go and watch some videos on how to make potions, like the different types of potions, such as fire resistance, strength, water respiration, you know, just different things so I can go exploring around in a much more efficient manner that'll allow me to go around and survive for a much longer time while still remaining nomadic. So, in case you guys don't know, the rules of the Nomad series is I can only stay in one area for a given amount of time, usually, or rather, what I changed it to recently was only one night, one day, one entire day. So from morning until, well, rather, if it's nighttime, I can go into a place and I can stay there until sunrise. If it is sunrise, I can only go in to explore it, and if it becomes daytime, I have to get out. From the sounds of it, I believe it is, I was about to say nighttime right now. It is, well, it could be nighttime, I don't really know. But, we're going to make this bucket so we can carry a water source with us as well. Water sources will always prove to be a very, very viable solution, reliable solution, rather. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mine my way upwards so we can get out of this cave system and out into the real world, because we are a nomadic people, even though it's just singular, so technically I'm a nomadic person, if you will. And of course I have to keep moving from place to place, so what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be trying to find a horse as well as more food, because since I'm going to be walking around most of the time, I'm not really going to be staying in one place for too long. I am eventually going to be running out of my food supply because I won't be able to farm anything. I won't be able to do much. And I believe I also left my carrot. Nope, I have my carrot with me. Good. I always want to carry around all my supplies with me. Anything that I place down, other than farming or for crafting or for smelting, I will not be allowed to pick up. So if I place down a carrot to farm it, I'll allow myself to pick it up, but I'll only be allowed to go to it once. So once I visit it once, I'll either have to pick it up or I'll have to leave it there forever. So that's another rule I'm going to implement. And hopefully I'll be able to abide by these rules. It is a little bit difficult because, you know, you always have the temptation to go back to a place that you've already been to and collect any resources that you have left behind. So, in other words, if I come back into this, or rather, I am not allowed to come back into this place anymore, If I do come back into this place, even if it is by mistake and I happen to see that I've already been here, I am going to, try to get out as fast as possible because I am bound by the rules I set forth on myself to continuously move from place to place, not return to any previous locations, much as nomadic people do. Although technically they do return to previous locations where they can find a food supply or they can find some shelter, or perhaps they could find a mate, or I don't know, some sort of enlightenment, entertainment, perhaps. I don't really know how nomadic people work, and I do apologize for being a bit ignorant on that half. So, anyways, let's dig up. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight up since I'm not gonna return here anymore. It doesn't really matter where I go to. So let us just continuously make our way forward. I'm just gonna do that. I'll just dig straight up. Okay, and we are back outside. Awesome. And with this, we are on our way. Let's see, what time of day is this? Also, we're in a snow biome now. I don't really know where I am. I'm gonna have to get rid of something to pick up that pig meat. So I'll put down that zombie flesh in order to go pick up the pig meat. I really need to try to get some diamonds as fast as possible, or a horse perhaps. That way I can go around from place to place in a much faster manner. And as I said, if I place anything down and I intend to pick it up, I can only come back to it once. So if I see it again, I either have to pick it up then and there, or I have to leave it. So let's say, for example, I get a horse and I leave it somewhere outside, right? And then because I left it outside, I somehow happen to come across it again. Then I will have to make the ultimate decision rather. Do I want to continue with the horse and move on from that location, or do I want to leave the horse, go back into that location, and I cannot pick it up again? So those are the risks that you take when you decide to put the Nomad challenge upon yourself. Also, the Nomad challenge can only really be played on hardcore mode because honestly, if you play it on any other thing, or technically you could also play it on having infinite lives, because if you die, you'll technically start over. But I mean, what's the point in that? You just die, you start over, and you essentially just rid the purpose. You get rid of the purpose rather. Okay, so what I can do right now is I can do this. Let's put that down in order to make. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit hard. Actually, yeah, we can do this. Place down those three. Nope, not the carrot. I wanted wool in order to make a bed. Now that I have a bed for myself, I can actually skip through the night at will. If I do skip through the night, I'll just be able to skip through the night no matter where I go. So if I go straight down here, I cannot mine down if I skip the night. That's another rule that I am going to try to implement upon myself. So as of right now, I have no idea where I am, and since I'm playing on a Mac that has commands already put into the F buttons. In other words, F3 is a certain thing. F1 is this, F2 is this, F3 is the dashboard, F4 is the dashboard, F3 is the open windows and applications, F5 is actually empty, so we can actually use that to play Minecraft and stuff. Anyways, F6 is empty as well. F7 is for playing music, it's rewind button. F8 is also for playing music, it's literally the play button. F9 is the fast forward button, and F10 is the mute button. F11 is the is the lower volume button. Oh my god, I am getting swarmed by a bunch of zombies. Holy crap. Holy balls. Holy boars? Oh my god. My English, where has it gone? But anyways, let's try to get our bearings rather. Let's get some more torches going so we can, know where we are going. And, oh crap, that's awkward. I'm gonna have to throw this away to pick up the coal. Okay, this is awkward. This is so awkward. I believe I see an Enderman up ahead. Is that an Enderman? No, that's not an Enderman. Okay, that is an Enderman. That's totally an Enderman. I don't want to fight you. Just look away. Just look away, bro. I have no quarrels with you right now. I don't wish to engage you in a fight. Oh god, in a confrontation. Okay, let's try to find a way to flank this dude. Yeah, if I could jump down and just flank him. Actually, there's only one of these guys. Hopefully. Okay, did not count on the spider being there as well. Okay, you know what? Just die, bro. Dude. Okay, you know what? I'll just make my way to you, going through here, and let's see. Okay, get rid of that block so we can quickly... Oh, did not mean to drop that. So we can quickly just attack this dude from above. I believe we do have arrows. Yes, we do. Okay. Let's go back up here. In order to collect some more resources, some more iron, I'm going to only carry around... basically, I'm only going to keep... I was about to say chopping down. You don't chop down, you pick. I'm going to keep picking at the iron ores until I have 64, so I can only carry 20 more. Basically, anything that I can carry is what I'm allowing myself to take. If I cannot carry it, I will not be able to take it, and if I drop any item, I am not allowed to pick it up unless I place it down for a specific reason. Then I can only pick it up once. Or rather, I can only go back to it once. Once I go back to it once, I have to decide: am I going to leave the item there forever and forsake it, or am I going to pick it up and carry it with me? So, items will technically also apply to any creatures as well. So let's say we have a pet and we decide to leave him, I don't know, off the side of the road for whatever reason, and I go back to the area without realizing, and I see him, I have to either choose to, make him follow me again and venture forward into any other caves, or am I going to leave him there to essentially die? Because let's be honest, I don't believe pets will be able to survive without you in Minecraft. Then again, maybe they will. Maybe the zombies or the creepers won't be able to, or won't attack them at all out of maybe goodwill, or they're just interested in humans for whatever reason. Right now that I have 64 iron ores, if I want to pick up any more, I am going to have to get rid of something. So right now I cannot pick up those dirt blocks anymore. Okay, let's go forward. Basically, the Nomad challenge is a challenge of your wits, So, for example, prime example of how this is a challenge of your wits is how you are going to organize yourself. So right now, as I've reached a dead end here, I am going to place these down for the purpose of becoming my exit, or my little wall to stop any mobs from coming down. I am going to place this down in order to use it to make... Wait a minute. Wait, why did I put that down? Awkward. Okay, let's just place that down over there. And let us smelt some coal in order to get all of the iron out of there. And what I was going to do is I'm going to make another one just to get ready for when this pickaxe breaks. Another thing I can do also is I can make another one of these. I'm going to leave this one here in order to cook these. So let's take half of this and let's place that in here to cook those in a much more faster manner. Let's see, what else can I do? I can try to get rid of the extra cobblestone, so I'm gonna make a little trash bin here just to get rid of any items that I do not wish to carry around with me. Let's see. Gunpowder has no purpose for me. The cheese helmet I do not need anymore. I only really need one saddle, so I'm gonna get rid of the other saddle. It's just gonna take up some more inventory. I'm not ever going to use cocoa beans. Let's also place... Whoa, that's weird. It's all the way down at the bottom, but for some reason it seems to be coming back up constantly. Anyways, we have some more food source. We have our iron smelting away. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to wait until this happens. This last... You know what? I'll call it an episode because we've been going on for a little bit over 10 minutes. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for watching, which I said twice. Holy crap, I am really sleep deprived right now. Um, Funny story, over the past 2 days, I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule. I finally did so, and the result of it is I am sleepy during the day, but I'm able to, or I'm trying to hold out until night so that I'll be able to sleep all the way until like morning, because on Tuesday I am going to start classes. Maybe when you see this, it will be already Tuesday or Wednesday. But on the 27th, I'm going to start classes once more, which kind of sucks. But life goes on. You have to do everything you can to move forward. Um, never look back. All of those other nonsensical things. I'm also, you know what? I'm going to get rid of this iron pickaxe just because it's going to take up space. And I'm going to make another iron pickaxe. So let's make another iron pickaxe really quickly before I end the video. Technically, I could have also done that like between episodes. Let's also get rid of the sword. It's going to run out of its purpose is going to eventually run out for me. I'm not really going to have much use for it. Actually, I like my sword on the #1 hotkey. For some reason, I like using my hotkeys. So these three are the ones that I'll use the most. You know what? I'm going to go like this. Move everything one over. Let's actually put that up there. Let's put the carrot here. Just quickly organize our things. You know what? Should I? Yeah, I'll just get rid of this in order to move that down there. I'm also going to get rid of. Actually, no. That has pretty good. That's pretty good health. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm going to keep that. Holy crap! I can't speak. One thing that I can do, however, is I can make these into papers rather. Carry those around with me. I need leather. I forgot. I need leather in order to have any real use of those items in order to make books. That's a pretty cool thing. They finally added the use of leather in order to make books, which is it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, but it is a little bit wasteful, if you will. Not really wasteful. It's a little bit more of a challenge in order to get the items to make a book. Anyways, I'm actually going to end the episode now. Stop going on a segue. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next episode. As always, goodbye, sirs.
I remember the days that I was going up, had to follow in the pain, it was still growing. My mama always said if you with pain to do not show it, so I kept my